What's going on, guys? You already know what's going on. Rashe just uploaded his watching all week 3 battles. You know the dealio right now, so I guess let's head on into it.
We're playing Pokemon.
That's right. So everyone has finished their LSBA Week 3 battle,
Mm-hmm.
except for me. Mine isn't for another 12 hours.
How
Let
dare
me
you,
find
sir?
which one is
Oh
Jack's
goodness.
video so that we can watch that last. And we're gonna
Oh
start with.
no, so he's watching my video last. All right. Well, spoiler alert in case you haven't watched my battle, it was pretty rough. So looks like he's going to be ending his video on a low note. But to be fair to him, he didn't know that going in because of course he's going into these battles blind. So he tried to make his video good, ending on a high note, but unfortunately it's not going to turn out that way.
Start off with Rodney versus Taco. He changes his username every week. I think he listened to Jack's comment, so he made it
What comment?
like a mortis instead of what he did last week. And now remember,
I'm not sure what comment that I made that he's referring to.
there we go. That's good.
You know
He leads, huh?
what's that music?
Starts with a thunder wave. Klefki is amazing.
To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Klefki. I mean, Prankster's always nice.
Now,
Look at
Um,
that bird.
Personally,
I
I'm just not a
asked
fan of
Taco
Klefki, though.
before to give me this Corviknight. I want to trade it for Skarmory.
Nope, no
Look
Corviknight
at
for
how
you,
he's
sir.
using it. He put Hone Claws on it. No one puts Hone Claws on it.
Apparently someone does. Taco
And
did.
Body Press came out this generation, and it makes all the difference in the world. You get a double your defense, and your defense also counts as your damage.
So actually, let's look this up real quick. Does Corviknight get Iron Tail? Because if it does, then Home Claws has a place. Nope, no Iron Tail. Shoot. What does it get that has low accuracy? Uh, Dual Wing Beat. Well, Hurricane is lower accuracy, but you want to be physical when you're doing Home Claws. Uh, Steel Wing, although Iron Head's also there. So yeah, I agree. Um, unless you're going for some dual wing beat action, but even then, 90% accurate isn't that bad. So yeah, bulk up is always the play instead of home claws.
Damage stat. It's amazing. So Body Press would have knocked out Terrakia.
Wait, look at that bird.
And Brave Bird, look, the recoil damage. He's a defensive. Doesn't he even get close combat or something? No,
I don't think Corviknight gets close combat. That'd be whack.
What's that spiky thing right there?
Oh, he's a electric chicken.
What a funny name.
Electric Chicken is a funny name. You're right.
He's probably gonna use Thunder Wave again.
Keys.
No,
Look at
he's.
those keys.
Oh, the crit! He put up the light screen and it crit. And then
You're not even gonna comment on Terrain Pulse though. That's pretty hot.
Look at that creepy thing.
everyone is running screens this year.
Yeah, honestly though, screens have been all over the place this season, and I do not like it.
That creepy thing. Look at that.
And I don't think it would have mattered if the sucker punch hit because
I don't know. Sucker Punch from a +2 Mega Mawile. That's
strong of a hit. And let's see what. Oh my gosh, there's a lot that they had to say. My team's name tell a deep story of heroism, but I didn't get to send them out in order.
Look at that creepy thing.
So what's his name? There's the Ferrothorn. There's the Corviknight. Oh my gosh. And there's the keys.
The key.
Oh.
That I didn't know there was a key Pokemon.
Oh, we don't get to see the nicknames for Darmanitan and Togekiss because think this Mawile carries this whole battle.
I mean,
There.
Look how, look, look at that creepy. That creepy.
Wow, that was a risky play.
Wait a minute. That was a key Pokemon. That's a key Pokemon.
Look how much all those sucker punches did.
dude, it's Mega Mawile at
So
+2.
powerful.
Like, what did you expect? That
You
thing's
like a
insane.
big maniac.
Yep, a big maniac. The disrespect play there, though. No screens for you. Screens are a no-go here, but GG.
I mean, the brick break was a no drawback play. Like, if Coco had gone for an attacking move and killed Mawile, that wasn't a huge deal, because at that point it was just, I think it was just Coco and Kyurem. And you still have Fortress, Darmanitan, not really Togekiss because that gets bought by Kyurem, but I said Fortress. Ferrothorn and Darmanitan still there for the Kyurem, so that was there. So you definitely risk sacking them all while there and not letting him get screens up, because if screens were up, then Kyurem could live any one hit from gosh, why do I keep saying Fortress? Ferrothorn or Darmanitan, and fire back. So yeah, the brick break was no drawback because you can risk sacking the Mawile to make sure that he doesn't get screens up.
Guess there's something about him not.
Maybe,
I don't know about.
maybe screams are no. Attacks is a go.
Bless you.
Like,
Calcs that weren't right, but the
oh, that's very.
it really it did so much to Kyurem.
It's Mawile, dude.
He really needed those screens to be up, but he had his brick breaks.
He
A
said
million. He used brick break 3 times.
His name is called I Pooed Key.
I know.
That's very true. I pooed keys.
So that was
The other two names were Digestion System and Nipgoo Thiefer. Just in case you wanted to know, Rasha.
Rodney versus Taco. That was nice that he had his Tapu Koko with the screens, and the terrain pulse on the cannon 6 days was really cool. It got to give him like a super powerful electric attack.
I saw this battle live and I saw the terrain pulse. What's the power on that? Terrain pulse, power doubles in terrain. So that's like, so that's actually like insane because one, it's a pulse move, so I assume it's boosted by Mega Launcher. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Pulse moves, so like Small Gun Stuntman doesn't list that, but I assume it's boosted by Mega Launcher. But it's 100 base power times 1.5 because it's an electric type move in electric terrain. So that's 150 base power move, boosted by Mega Launcher. So like a 225 base power move coming off Mega Blastoise. Like that is heat right there.
Get it?
And he named his Halucha Hawk Holgan. And there's Da Boy and Slippy and Generator. But yeah. The Mawile really carried this battle. So on to.
I don't know. That Corviknight Brave Bird was pretty spicy. So
On to what?
Dylan versus Alex here.
Dylan versus Alex? Wait, Dylan was at school when he first saw him at school.
yeah, Dylan was at school. That's right.
School named Dylan.
He
You hear that, Dylan? What are you doing in school, Dylan? That's kind of weird.
I don't know what his sound is. I don't know his sound.
I don't know his sound.
Think I'm not
Okay. You are not.
I can't tell if this is my. Oh, there. Okay.
This is who I battled in week 1. Dylan here, and he's doing the fake outs.
Have you been swayed to the power of fake out, Rasha?
Does
This
Metachim
music
get?
again. Look at this music. Hear this music.
Oh
It's
my
this
gosh!
music again.
I know that's the song from Pokemon. So Dracozolt is the most powerful one on his whole team. And he used it as a switch in
What?
Hmm.
against Milotic. I don't know what he
For
expected.
raw power, yeah.
Who is that? Theo.
Oh, I can't tell if this is mine or not.
Slorp. Slorp. There's Slorp. There's
I can't tell if this is my video or not. That's lagging.
Yeah, they're all named with. Oh. The Milotic has hidden powered grasp. Because that's its only weakness. That's the only thing it can be.
I mean, grass type is like super awesome against Dylan.
Does some really interesting
Um,
stuff. It sets up a calm mind, and then it has a Salac berry to raise its speed, so it's like
That music is the same one from week 2.
maybe he shouldn't have flip turned. It might have KO'd if he.
Nah.
went
I mean, it's a melodic. Melodic has really nice bulk. It wouldn't have O-code at that point.
So he was at 78. He gets hit by the Scald. The Scald's a crit. He gets the burn, and then.
Yeah, I mean, melodic's at 83% at +1 special attack. Nothing's O-coding on melodic.
Did 22. So the Scald would have done 1.5 times more than the Ice Beam, which would account for the special defense, and because it's stab, and then he would have taken the burn. He would have got KO'd, but he flip turned.
Well, Alchemy has recover, so
I'm sure Alex.
so here, let's what he says about this.
He was expecting this recover. I don't know.
Yeah, so I absolutely disagree with the sticky web play here. I don't think Rasha goes into it. Alchemy was at like 8%, wasn't it? You absolutely go for the kill here. Rabombi outspeeds everything on his team, barring like maybe a Scarf Dracozolt or a Scarf Alakazam. And you can get up the webs later. But like this is an Alchemy that is at +1 speed and special attack and special defense. Basically, just got a Quiver Dance effectively. Deal like even though it's at resisted +1 special defense at 8%, like a Bug Buzz or a Moonblast should have been able to kill it out. Deal with the threat in front of you. You can always get webs up later, but like this thing, as we see, it actually puts in a decent amount of work going forward because Alex didn't deal with what was in front of him.
Why he didn't recover that turn.
It's like that little thing.
But he switches back into his Milotic actually, and then starts doing the Scald. See, it did 22%.
Yeah, see, now he just has to deal with this Alchemy continue to
Is it like
set up on him.
scarfed? That would explain it.
No, it's not Scarf. You saw it switch between Ice Beam, Scald, and Flip Turn.
What boy
Attacks.
What boy Summer is really a snake.
Yeah, it's a sea serpent. That's really.
You mean a sea snake?
I mean, yeah, kind of. It is.
He kind of.
It is kind of a sea snake.
Milotic here.
Well, he didn't really have another switch in is the problem.
And all it took was one poison jab because it didn't have any extra normal defense.
Yeah, so like Melodic was needlessly sacked there.
This is a risky play. 'Cause he's just really counting. Cobalt. He's just really counting on Donphan not to have Earthquake. Or not to use it. And And it has toxic. They both have toxic. Spider-Man meme. Oh, he didn't bring Tyranitar. That should have done more. If, yeah, if his special attack didn't get lowered from that bug buzz, the bus would not be here. The bus would be
It still
late.
would. I mean, it would have been, it would have done effectively 38%, 39%. And Rubami still had like, what was it, 22% left, so it still would have lived.
Yeah, he sent in the Incineroar to use the toxic, but he made it a really defensive set. No, he's just trying to parting shot, even though no, it doesn't have toxic. It was Donphan that had the toxic. Oh no.
What happened? What is
His Weavile got burned.
Weavile?
Oh my, and this is where the sticky web was
Oh my.
really important.
I mean, unless it's Scarf Alakazam, Weavile outspeed, so.
What happened?
Hang on, technical difficulties.
Uh-oh.
What's that? What?
Oh my gosh, that sticky web.
That
It
sticky web.
it made it's completely responsible for this burned Weavile being able to get all these KOs.
Well, unless it was
Yeah,
either
really
Scarf
was
Alakazam
researching
or
Weavile,
Draco's ult,
so-
Weavile would have been getting those kills anyways, so.
Look at that robot tick. Robot.
Oh my, these poison jabs are.
There was a.
I mean, don't underestimate those huge power, or pure power in Metacham's case.
A robotic anti.
I hate it when a Pokemon does that, when they
You mean
give one ability two different names, pure power and huge power, or like Mold Breaker and Terravolt.
he's not an anteater, he's a
And then there's like
What about a
Clear Body and what Solgaleo's like Full Metal Body or something.
There might be a robotic elephant.
It's really annoying. Just like it's one ability, give
So
it one
I
name.
really liked this battle between Rashe and Jacob. Good luck, have fun. Kind of surprised no Chansey. Chansey ain't good against you.
Well, wait a
And
minute.
then he does the right thing. He switches into Roserade basically every time.
What's that?
It's a washing machine. Every time this washing machine is out.
It is a washing machine. It's the best washing machine. Not as good as an oven though.
Machine Pokemon.
Like
Get it?
washing machine's not nearly as good as an oven. You can't make pies in a washing machine.
He uses Wandering Spirit really nicely so that
Yeah, Jacob's really been trying to prove me wrong. Like in my analysis, I was kind of hating on Rodriguez, but he's been showing me what for,
all were surprised
bringing
to
some sweet
discover
sets with
that,
Wandering Spirit.
Scrappy blocks Intimidate for some reason.
What's that thing?
That's
Yo, sorry guys, I had to step away for a second. I had to pause the video. I just rewound Rashe's video just a little bit so I could catch up because I kind of forget what I was just talking about. But anyways, going on.
What?
so
Uh.
he uses Wandering Spirit really
Mm.
nicely so that Lopunny's ability gets negated so that
Mhm.
none of its
That's right.
attacks work after that. And we all were surprised to discover that Scrappy blocks Intimidate for some reason.
Yeah, I had known that in the back of my head. I'd totally forgotten about it, but yeah, for some reason I
Or something.
I remember looking at Scrappy and seeing that like
What about a monkey
it blocked Intimidate or something. It is kind of weird that it works like that. I mean, Scrappy's already good enough. Why does it also need to block Intimidate?
Ah, he's like so disgusting. I don't like him.
You don't like how Runaringus looks?
He looks kind of creepy.
Yeah, every
He does look
time
kind of creepy. That's very
Rotom
true.
comes out, Roserade does too.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Big Taco?
I thought it was cute when Rune bullied Azumarill week 1, but this is next level.
True.
So Cobalt likes that oof is in Jacob's username, and he got my respect by putting Synthesis on Roserade. I think everyone should have a healing move on them, and so
Well, I mean,
it's really uncommon to have a healing move, but it's his.
so like it depends on how you run the Roserade. So like as a bulky offense player, I obviously love my recovery moves, Synthesis, Recover, Roost, all that jazz. But I mean, more offensive Roserade, especially now that Hidden Power is a thing, like Technician Roserade with Hidden Power, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain / Leaf Storm, and like Sleep Powder, or like, I guess, like Rest Natural Cure is also a thing, but I mean, that counts as a recovery move. But I mean, like, yeah, if you're running a more bulky Roserade, obviously Synthesis is the play. But I mean, you can absolutely run more offensive Roserades, like Life Orb with Grass, Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power, and then like Sleep Powder or something like that. So like, I mean, I like bulky offense. I like my recovery moves, but I disagree with Rasha that like everyone should run Synthesis on Roserade because I mean, it's definitely more versatile mod than that.
His wall, it's a special wall against Rotom and Magnezone, so it's really important.
I like that.
I agree in this matchup since it absolutely just checks Rotom. Having Synthesis on it is really important.
And we find out later that the Magnezone is Hidden Power Fire, not Hidden Power Ice.
Still not sure if this is on my end or
He wouldn't-
the video's end.
So Garchomp is really good against Magnezone this week.
There we go.
What is it? He quadruple resists Steel, and so does Magnezone. Lots of Steel resists on this team. And then
Yeah.
Rossi does the right thing.
Well, I wouldn't say lots. I mean,
Every time there's a Rose
he has
Raid.
2 reliable Steel Resists and Magnezone and Rotom, but like those are the only resists, and then he has 2 weaknesses in Kyurem and Grimmsnarl. So, I mean,
Roserades.
I really don't get why Rossi switched out here. Like, because Magnezone absolutely outsped Rodriguez, and they're like going for another Flash Cannon was a no drawback play. So like, I really don't understand his thinking here. I don't think Rasha comments on it, but like, why not just go for another Flash Cannon? There's no reason not to.
And Jacob knows about body press, unlike Taco demonstrated. But
Yeah, he in his commentary he says bad read by B. But like, even if you are going for the reads, like, what do you read that takes a Flash Cannon? Volcarona? Then like, why not go for Volt Switch? I guess like a hard switch just in case like the Runerigus stays in, but I don't know. There's no reason not to go for Flash Cannon there, my opinion.
Rodriguez. But I don't know how much more or less damage Flash Cannon would have done Garchomp Mega.
I mean, it would have done a decent chunk. It wouldn't have like killed it, but
There
I mean,
wasn't
any chip
really
damage is
a
valuable.
good candidate.
Because like from full, what I don't know what Garchomp's on now, but like Lopunny won't kill a Garchomp from full, except maybe Ice Punch.
I thought it was a choice.
Mega Garchomp is pretty bulky though. Grimmsnarl, I don't, unless it's like banded or something, won't kill it from full. Landorus won't kill it from full. Rotom won't. So like, it would Flash Cannon wouldn't do a lot to Garchomp, but it would still do the chip damage needed to like guarantee other kills.
Black Sludge.
This is kind of interesting, tricking Black
He was
Sludge.
expecting all this misty. Is it misty terrain that blocks status? Yeah, it's so.
Yep.
He can't toxic anything. He has to trick black sludge. But it's it.
Oh, what's going on? Again, I can't tell if my video's still going on. So
It wasn't a physically defensive.
there we go.
What is it? Rosarine. And he gets the burn. He gets the burn on the Caesar because they've been burning Caesars for 8 years. Rodoms have been burning Caesars for 8 years.
What is a Caesar? Like,
So we saw that the Rodom wash was faster than Caesar, but it does quadruple resist bullet punch, and it would have been impossible to know how much Rodom was going to heal from this pain split. But if he did,
I mean, not
bug
impossible.
bite
You can
again,
pretty
it
easily
would've
make that
done
calc,
enough
get
to
that
KO.
estimation. Yeah, I think bug bite was like bullet punch in no world was gonna kill Rotom, especially when you're
He has
burned. So
Roost on his Caesar. I like that a lot. His synthesis on his Rose Raid, he has Roost on his Caesar.
I mean, yeah. Rashe is here talking about like obviously playing a stall player. You want recovery and a lot of mons, as many mons as possible. But like,
But here's something interesting. He has a shed shell on his Caesar because this is the only team that has Magnezone, and Magnezone has Magnet Pull, so he's not able to switch.
still disappointing that Taco didn't draft
So he uses
draft
Hidden
Magneton
Power
on his
Fire
Mono Steel team.
on this
SMH.
Garchomp, and Dragon resists that. And he expects the Garchomp switch in for the Intimidate. And so he uses his speed boosting move to do that last 5%. But this Lopunny is too tanky. And every team has Brick Break this week. It's a staple.
My
now.
team didn't.
And there's the Caesar. He's gonna come in and bullet punch, but he has 2 quad resists for steel. And Rossi sends in the one with the bug resist also. And the one that will trap him. Volcarona has heavy duty boots, so it doesn't take
Naturally,
any damage
Volcarona
from the,
always carries boots now.
the rocks. And this turn he needed to do Roost. He needed to Roost with his Volcarona. If he had Roost, he would have won.
I agree. I mean,
And then
yeah, Roost stalled to try to get the burn on the Law Pony so Fake Out isn't doing as much, so you can't, and then stall that out. So,
finally got a burn.
but at the same time, like I think Volcarona needed coverage. It needed Quiver Dance obviously because it's Volcarona, and then it needs Fire Stab. And then it needs Bug Buzz, and then like I guess those 2 moves kind of gets at least neutral coverage, at least against the team that Rossi brought this week. I don't remember what he has in overall, but like, yeah. If he did have Roost, that would have been the play. But if he didn't, then obviously then he didn't.
That was awesome. That's probably one of my favorites, and it's just because I like the synthesis and the Roost and the
Wait, so why aren't my like I carry synthesis and Roost and all that stuff on all my stuff?
It does some amazing
Why don't you like my games, huh?
But he did end up losing. It was weird to see this Grim Snarl use Trick in a weird way.
I'm personally not a fan of Black Sludge Trick. Like, if you're gonna trick a fun item onto your opponent, why not like a choice item on like a support mon, or like what is it, an Iron Ball?
For his to go last, so we're doing that.
Let's go. But I'm scared for Rashe's commentary on this battle.
And this is the week where Snorlax comes in. We've been joking about the Snorlax wanting to eat this apple pie.
Well, of course, Snorlax has to arrive for the pie eating contest.
And we gotta see whether it happens. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of talking. You know, you can't have a Jack battle without a million
What is that supposed to mean?
messages. And he won it. Zarude is on the top of the leaderboard, so he wants
It was
to be awesome.
because
And they did both bring monkeys. They have monkeys on their team, but he wanted it to be monkey versus.
Azoth didn't bring monkeys to the monkey fight.
Starter with the drums.
Rillaboom.
You know who it is.
I know who it is, and he didn't bring it because he's a wuss.
Hits him with the U-turn instead of the Scald.
Because, like, who expects Camerupt to stay in on a Greninja? Like, what? I feel like that's excused in my defense.
Eruption. That's not great in the long term. We get Leech Seed. He does like 12 points of damage to everybody so that he can switch as freely as he wants. And then there's the oven. And I guess he looked up pie recipes and
I didn't look up pie recipes. I used the holy recipe that was handed to me when I drafted
he
Appleton.
hogs the stealth rock that he worked so hard to put in. Immune to that volt turn, and he just puts up the rocks again. Not a lot of damaging moves so far.
Yeah, this was kind of a lengthy battle, just trying to grab them. Everyone trying to grab their momentum.
Volt turn moves, a leech seed, and a volt switch, and it's just been switching out.
Yeah.
And he's switching out too, and they're doing great at it. Maybe Vikavolt has hidden power ice. Nope, just another volt switch. It's like this is what this match is.
That's true, actually. That's an apt description.
Because if they do, they are gonna get countered and hit. So.
Yep. That's pretty much what the first part of this battle was.
So yeah, there's so much talking. I really can't read all of it.
You're missing out, dude.
A 40-minute video. He hits him with the body slam, and it gets the paralyze.
Yeah, that was rough.
His,
That was like I got hacked pretty hard. I said in my live commentary that like I don't think I would have won anyways because Azoth was playing super well. But that was just the first of many hacks in this match.
Appleton gets aromatherapy, but I would be so surprised.
It doesn't, unfortunately, because for some reason they hate Gen 8 mods and took out like Toxic and aromatherapy and all like the good moves.
And then look how much that does. He hits him with a resisted bug buzz. Oh no, it's not resisted because he used the roost. And it gets the defense drop.
That was
Saved like 10 turns. Oh no, he had heal bell. So that was nice. He listened to me. He heard me.
what do you mean?
The support on his,
Why in the world would you bring a Florges as and not as a cleric? Like
I mean,
that's what it does.
Florges is not. It's not Clefable.
It's not.
Oh no.
You just watch this, Rashe.
It's just such a tanky Pokemon. And I guess this is like a. I don't know why he keeps switching between.
I don't know why either, to be honest. Like just
But he
Snorlax
wins,
is
so
doing
I guess he's
more.
doing something smart. And then there's all the paralyzed turns and a crit.
Yeah, that was so rough. That's what sealed the deal finally for me.
Azoth's team has serene grace. Like
Honestly, though.
he's been blessed. He did something really good for people this week. And this is his karma.
Yep, missing the Toxic, yep.
RNGCS is smiling upon him.
Honestly, though, like,
Oh,
It was so rough.
Oh my gosh, and he's dragon dancing because he knows that Rodom doesn't have Will-O-Wisp. He needed the Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah,
But he
bulky
had
offense. I prefer the
Toxic.
toxic generally. My bad.
It's kind of weird because there's that chance that Snorlax has immunity, and
Yep,
burns do
exactly.
not help Snorlax. But we see here that Snorlax was thick fat because he took so little damage from that ice beam. He's gonna get hit with
Here, I know.
a toxic, but that made his. He switched into the one with the guts boost from the toxic.
And the regular Pokemon,
And it-
you can see Snorlax.
Yes.
And like in a movie of it.
Oh,
And
shut
he
up,
healed
Discord.
that-
That's loud.
that paralyze, but it didn't matter. He still wasn't any faster than the Mach
Yeah.
Punch.
Exactly.
Why didn't he go for another Mach Punch? Oh, because he may have had what is it?
The water shuriken.
Second scarf. And he's Chesto Resto. That's why he didn't need immunity. It was because he had a Chesto Resto, so he could just heal at any time. And he's trying to preserve his differential here, not even risking there being a choice scarf. He gets a 6-0 against someone who really likes this game so much. So that's pretty.
That's true. I do like Pokemon. Pokemon is a fun game. That was a rough battle.
I don't have anything more to say about this right now.
Neither do I.
I don't currently understand why Snorlax used Encore on the Greninja to make it use Surf so many times. Maybe it was to stop him from using Dark Pulse, so that he wouldn't get any chance to flinch.
Yep. As I said, he was just going for differential. He didn't want to risk any hacks.
Let's look at the nicknames. I like Appleton's nickname of Homemade,
Yee, because I brought the oven this week.
and we gotta see what happened. I think, unfortunately, it was the Tyrantrum that knocked out the Appleton.
Yeah, so it was the Tyrantrum who got the slice of pie, not Snorlax.
Like we were all hoping for.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He got a 6-0. I watched this and I was like, oh man, I hope I don't have to battle that guy. And then I remembered I already did that last week. So,
And yeah,
do you
Rip.
want to say anything? We're almost done with the video.
I want to say something else. Click that subscribe button.
all right. Well, thanks for watching. If you guys did watch this, yeah, got nothing more to say. Had my commentary, and I'll see you next time.